We've all been there, locked in a pointless argument. A stalemate. You're saying what, they're saying no, and you're both just hitting a wall. It feels like you need a secret password, a magic key to unlock the other person's mind and just get them to listen. What if I told you that key exists, and it's just one word? A word so powerful it can defuse tension, inspire cooperation, and change the outcome of almost any request. The word is because. Simple, right? But its effect on the human brain is anything but. This isn't just a theory, it's backed by fascinating science. In 1978, a Harvard psychologist named Ellen Langer conducted a now famous experiment. She had people try to cut in line at a copy machine. The first request was simple. "Excuse me, I have 5 pages. May I use the Xerox machine?" About 60% of people said yes. The second request added a real reason. "May I use the Xerox machine because I'm in a rush?" The success rate skyrocketed to 94%. Makes sense, right? A good reason gets good results. But here's where it gets weird. The third request used a completely pointless circular reason. "May I use the Xerox machine because I have to make some copies?" Logically, that reason is meaningless. Of course you need to make copies. Yet the success rate was 93%, virtually identical. So what's going on? The human brain is a reason-seeking machine. We are wired to look for cause and effect, for the why behind the what. The word because acts as a trigger. It flips a switch in our brain that says, "Oh, a reason is coming. This is legitimate." We often operate on autopilot. When we hear that trigger word, our brain doesn't always stop to analyze the quality of the reason. It just accepts that a reason was given. So how can you use this ethically and effectively? Let's look at a work scenario. Instead of "I need that report by Friday," try "I need that report by Friday because the client presentation is first thing Monday morning and I'll need the weekend to prepare." See the difference? The first is a demand. The second is a request that provides context, shows respect, and creates a sense of shared purpose. It's not about manipulating your team. It's about communicating effectively. It transforms you from a taskmaster into a leader. How about in relationships? This is where it's truly powerful. Let's go back to our couple from the beginning. Instead of a flat, "No, we can't go out tonight," which sounds like a rejection, try "I'd love to go out, but let's do it tomorrow instead because I've had a brutal week and I'm too exhausted to give you the fun night you deserve." That one word changes everything. It's not a rejection of your partner, it's an explanation of your state. It invites empathy, not conflict. It bridges the gap between your action and your intention. It says, "I'm not trying to hurt you, here's what's really going on with me." It even works with kids. Go to bed is a command to be fought. It's time for bed because your body needs to rest so you have lots of energy for the big park trip tomorrow. You're connecting the boring instruction to the exciting outcome. You're giving them a why they can understand and get behind. Perhaps the most powerful place to use this is with yourself. How often is your self-talk just a series of commands? "I should exercise. I have to finish this." Rephrase it. "I'm going to exercise because I love how clear and energized I feel afterward." "I will finish this project tonight because I want to wake up tomorrow with a clear mind and a fresh start." Using "because" with yourself connects your present actions to your future rewards, making motivation much easier to find. Now, a word of caution. The placebic reason, the nonsense reason, only works for small requests. If the stakes are high, the quality of your reason absolutely matters. You can't say, "Can I borrow $10,000 because I need some money?" Your brain's autopilot switches off when the cost goes up. So for big asks, your reason must be genuine, logical, and compelling. But the principle is the same. Always provide a reason. The word "because" is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good, to build understanding, connection, and cooperation. It's a simple habit. Before you make a request, or state a position, or deny something, pause. Find your "because," even a simple one, and watch how it transforms the conversation from a battle of wills into a meeting of minds. Let's recap the power. Because signals to the brain that a justification is on its way, satisfying our innate need for reasons. For small everyday requests, the presence of because is often more important than the quality of the reason. It shifts the dynamic from a command to a collaboration by providing context and showing respect for the other person's intelligence. In arguments, it de-escalates by explaining your personal state rather than simply rejecting the other's position. It builds a bridge of empathy. And for yourself, it's a motivational supercharger, connecting the effort you're making now to the positive feelings you'll have in the future. Start practicing this today, in your emails, in your conversations with your family, in the quiet conversation you have with yourself. You'll be amazed at how this one small word can reduce friction and create so much more ease and understanding in your life. It's the closest thing we have to a magic word for communication. It's not about winning the argument, it's about ending it. The next time you're stuck, just remember the key. Don't just state what you want, explain why. It's the simplest way to be more persuasive, more connected, and more effective in every part of your life. If you found this useful, give this video a like to help other people discover the power of because. Subscribe for more communication hacks backed by science. Share this with a friend or colleague you think would appreciate it. And for a fun challenge, comment below with one way you're going to use because this week.